Is it time, Gigi?
Is it time, Gigi?
Is it time, Gigi?
Is it time, Gigi? Is it time, Gigi?
Gigi, is it time? Is it time, Gigi? Is it time to go read to Charlie? Let's go! I'm ready. I'm ready, Gigi.
Wait in the line. Well, hello there, Char. I hope you enjoyed those pictures from Memorial Day. Oh, busy day. Costco lines, fries lines. Because we had to get some of our ingredients for our dinner that we had Memorial Day with your Nana Papa. We had hot dogs, your Papa grilled hot dogs. And then we also had baked beans, Gigi's baked beans. Pretty good. That's your daddy. Macaroni salad, and of course apple pie. But we threw some ice cream in there, so apple pie a la mode. It was pretty good. And then your papa had just had a procedure done, so I was the one that went over to Nana's house with a little cake. Just so you know, Nana likes lemon cake. I didn't know that. So I didn't have time to bake a cake. I was busy with your papa. But I took her a little lemon bun cake for her so she could have a cake at her birthday. She could blow out candles, make a wish, and of course your papa wanted a cake too. So I hope you enjoyed some of those little pictures, or a few of those pictures from those 2 days. So anyway, we're gonna read a new book. I'm going to tell you, Daddy, I'm going to try not to rant. I don't know what happened to that other story. I didn't get it. Anyway, this story we're going to be reading. Here's the book. It is Horton Hatches the Egg. What is up with that? Horton Hatches the Egg? Well, that's a new one. Huh? Horton Hatches the Egg. So let's see how far we get, because this looks like this is a long story. That just means I need to come back and finish it. Okay? So here we go. Sighed Maisie, a lazy bird hatching an egg. I'm tired, I'm bored, and I've got kinks in my leg from just sitting here day after day. It's work, how I hate it. I'd much rather play. I'd take a vacation, fly off for a rest. If I could find someone to stay on my nest. If I could find someone, I'd fly away free. I guess Mama's tired of sitting on her egg. That's not good. Then Horton the elephant passed by her tree. Hello, called the lazy bird, smiling her best. You've nothing to do, and I do need a rest. Would you like to sit on the egg in my nest? The elephant laughed. Why, of all silly things, I haven't feathers and I haven't wings. Me and your egg? Why, that doesn't make sense. Your egg is so small, ma'am, and I am so immense. But I'm sure you can do it, no trouble at all. Just sit on it softly, you're gentle and kind. Come be a good fellow, I know you won't mind. I can't, said the elephant. Please, begged the bird. I won't be gone long, sir. I give you my word. I'll hurry right back while I'll never be missed. I'm not sure that she'd never be missed. See that? Crazy. Horton said, now, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Very well, said the elephant. Since you insist, you want a vacation, go fly off and take it. I'll sit on your egg and I'll try not to break it. I'll stay and be faithful. I mean what I say. Toodle, sang out Maisie and fluttered away. So there goes Mama Bird flying away because Mama needs a vacation. Ask your mama about that. The first thing to do, murmured Horton. Let's see. The first thing to do is to prop up this tree and make it much stronger. That has to be done. Before I get on it, I must weigh a ton. So he's going to try to make sure that tree can hold his immense weight. Isn't that what he said? His immense size. Then carefully, tenderly, gently he crept up the trunk to the nest where the little egg slept. See right here? Let's see here. Right here's a little egg. See that? Then Horton the elephant smiled. Now that's that. And he sat, and he sat, and he sat, and he sat. So I guess he was pretty patient, huh? And he sat all that day, and he kept the egg warm, and he sat all that night through a terrible storm. It poured and it lightened, it thundered and rumbled. This isn't much fun, the poor elephant grumbled. I wish he'd come back, 'cause I'm cold and I'm wet. I hope that Maisie bird doesn't forget. I hope that Mama didn't forget about her bird. Horton's over there trying to hang on through a rainstorm. Huh? Crazy. But Maisie by this time was far beyond reach, enjoying the sunshine way off in Palm Beach. And having such fun, such a wonderful rest, decided she'd never go back to her nest. Oh no, what about her baby? No, Mama, you gotta go back. What's up with that? So Horton kept sitting there day after day, and soon it was autumn. The leaves blew away. And then came the winter, the snow and the sleet, and icicles hung from his trunk and his feet. But Horton kept sitting and said with a sneeze, I'll stay on this egg and I won't let it freeze. I meant what I said and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful, 100%. Look at that poor Horton, all frozen over. Almost looks like a mammoth. Mammoth, huh? Let's see, how long is this story? Maybe we can read it. Oh wow, this is kind of long. Okay, we'll keep going. See when Gigi poops out. So poor Horton sat there the whole winter through. And then came the springtime with troubles anew. His friends gathered around and they shouted with glee, Look, Horton the elephant's up in a tree. They taunted, they teased, and they yelled, How absurd. Old Horton the elephant thinks he's a bird. I don't think he thinks he's a bird. I think he was just trying to help Maisie, the lazy bird, and her baby bird. Okay, come on. Where is the page at? There it is. They laughed, and they all ran away. And Horton was lonely. He wanted to play. But he sat on the egg and continued to say, I meant what I said, and I said what I meant, and the elephant's faithful 100%. That guy's just going to stick by his word. Which is not always a bad thing. You should stick by your word. Huh? And that's what Horton was going to do. But where's Mama Bird at? No matter what happens, this egg must be tended. But poor Horton's troubles were far, far from ended. For while Horton sat there, so faithful, so kind, 3 hunters came sneaking up softly behind. Uh-oh. Who are the hunters after, the egg or Horton? He heard the men's footsteps. He turned with a start. 3 rifles were aiming right straight at his heart. Oh no, they were after Horton. Oh, no. Did he run? He did not. Horton stayed on that nest. He held his head high and he threw out his chest. He looked at the hunters as much as to say, Shoot if you must, but I won't run away. I meant what I said and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. He's going to stay there with that little bird, that little egg. That's right. He wasn't going to give it up. But the men didn't shoot, much to Horton's surprise. They dropped their 3 guns, and they stared with wide eyes. Look, they all shouted. Can such a thing be? An elephant sitting on top of a tree? It's strange, it's amazing, it's wonderful new. Don't shoot him, we'll catch him, that's what we'll do. Let's take him alive. Why, he's terribly funny. We'll sell him back home to circus for money. So what are they going to do? Kidnap Horton? Interesting. And then the first thing he knew, they had built a big wagon with ropes on the front of the pullers to drag on. They dug up his tree and they put it inside, with Horton so sad that he practically cried. "We're off," the men shouted, and off they all went, with Horton unhappy 100%. Isn't that crazy? Well, we're going to stop there to see what happens to Horton. So when you come back, this is where we're going to start. This is an interesting story, I say. I say for sure today. Is that a Dr. Seuss line? Okay, Daddy. Gigi can't help it sometimes. Tell your daddy that. Huh? Well, I hope you're doing fine. I hope that everything's going well for you, for a 4-year-old big girl like you. Yes, sirree. Well, I wanted to come by and just share some pictures from our Memorial Day and Nana's birthday, and also read you a little bit from the book. So you come back when I have some more pages read, and we'll do this again and see what else I can share. Oh, your daddy just sent me a picture of you with doing a rocket. Your papa really liked that. When you stepped on the water bottle and the rocket went up. That was kind of cool. Good job, Char. Anyway, Gigi just wanted you to know that she's thinking about you and that she loves you, and she hopes that you're having a great day and you continue doing what you're doing. Let me give you a hug. Here's a hug for your mom and daddy. Here's a big hug for you, honey. And you know what Gigi says. Gigi says she loves her baby girl to the moon and back. Baby girl to the moon and back. Love you, baby girl to the moon and back.